Hey, Cookaholic Chef Kendra here, and I'm going to show you how to make Cinnabons at home. Let's you and I head into the kitchen and make it happen. This goes down in 3 parts. For the first part, you're gonna need an egg, warm water, sugar, flour, vegetable oil, buttermilk, active dry yeast, and salt. Hey guys, subscribe, and while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. In the bowl of a stand mixer, or you can use a hand mixer for this, guys, add the water, yeast, and you're going to toss a tablespoon of sugar into your bowl. Stir this mix up and let it sit for 10 minutes. You want it nice and foamy. Now add the salt, and the sugar, give this a good stir up with your trusty spoon. Grab another bowl and add your egg, pour in the vegetable oil and the buttermilk, and give this mix a robust whisk. Pour the egg mixture into the yeast mixture and give it another stir up. Add your flour 1/4 cup at a time. You want to wait until each 1/4 cup is incorporated into the mix before adding the next dose of flour. Once the flour is incorporated, turn the stand mixer to medium and let it knead your dough for 5 minutes. Remove the bowl from the base. Now spray half the bowl with vegetable oil. Move your dough ball over and spray the other half. Wipe the oil all over the bowl. But heads up, you don't need a lot of oil, guys. Shape the dough into a nicer ball. Cover the dough with a clean kitchen towel and let it rise. You want to let it double in size. This can take 2 hours or more depending on the temperature of your kitchen. Yo, for the filling ingredients we have cornstarch, brown sugar, cinnamon, and butter. All you have to do is take this cornstarch, drop it in the brown sugar, toss in that cinnamon, give it a good stir up, and you're done. That's it. That's all to the filling. Now that your dough has doubled in size, remove the towel and punch down your dough. Spread out a little bit of flour all over your work surface, just like so. Now starting with your hands, start spreading out your dough. Put a little flour on your hands to help, but really this dough isn't all that sticky. Sprinkle a little more bench flour over your dough. Roll your dough out to 20 by 30 with the longer side facing you. Using an offset spatula or butter knife, spread out the butter. You want to leave an inch area at the top of the long side. You want that to be butter and filling free. You want it plain. Next, sprinkle on the brown sugar filling and give it a gentle push into the dough. Gently roll up the dough from the longest end near you into a single tight log. Not right after Thanksgiving pans tight, but you want it firm. If you're feeling a little bit nutty, now will be a time to add some toasted nuts like pecans or walnuts. Forgive me, guys. I lost the footage of me cutting these guys. All I did was cut the whack ends off, then cut these boys 2 inches apart with a sharp knife. Now you want to get them on a 11 by 17 Silpat or parchment lined baking sheet about 1 inch apart. You want to cover them with plastic wrap and try not to squish them. Me fighting with plastic wrap never gets old. Now toss a clean kitchen towel over the top. You're going to let these boys rise for another 2 hours or until they double in size. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and remove the towel and plastic wrap. Bake your cinnamon buns for 15 to 18 minutes or just until they start turning brown on top. For our delicious Cinnabon frosting, we have butter, a little bit of light corn syrup, lemon juice, vanilla extract, cream cheese, and powdered sugar. You're going to cream that cream cheese and butter. Then get that vanilla extract inside the mixer. Next up is the lemon juice. Now the light corn syrup, which is optional, but it adds a glossiness and improves the texture of the frosting. But hey, it's your kitchen, do what you want. Now you add the powdered sugar. I started out with the paddle attachment because I believe it makes everything better, but once the sugar was incorporated, I switched to the whisk attachment. You're gonna want this light, with a bit of airiness to it. If you ever had a Cinnabon, you know what I'm talking about. If you're using a hand mixer, you're good to go. Now you're gonna pull these Cinnabons out of the oven and get some frosting on them right away. You want this layer of frosting to melt down into the buns. Then you want to wait about 10 minutes to give these guys their final coat of frosting goodness. Yo, I hope you try this recipe. You can find a link down below. Chef Kendra is out. Peace.